Is anybody ready to share their story?
Yeah. Hi, my name is John. Hi. I listen to music, read my magazines, and riding in my mom's van. My music, car magazines, active, family, friends, family, and Sarah. Strong, family, choose music, setting up every place. I'm funny and I say hi with a smile. I don't like loud noises. I don't like heights. My family, mom and sister. M- I am very optimistic and so I don't feel much adversity. I am 39. I will be 40 soon. I live in Holman with mom and dad, and I go job off, and I like to see my girlfriend and other friends there. I like to play with my nephews.
Thank you. Does anyone else want to share?
I went first.
Um, I like to sing. Um, um, I like to sing to Chris Tomlin and Getty Kids, hymnal CDs, and um, um, and I like to listen to my MP3 player. I do Special Olympics. I do team basketball, swimming, track and field, cornhole, bocce, and bowling. Um, I I I am I am Lutheran. I go to St. Paul's Lutheran Church in Alaska, and I take communion and go to Bible class and having coffee. I follow God and to serve God. I pray to God, sing to God, because I put God first. I started volunteering at Good Steward, and then I started work at the Good Bean as a barista. I made I made coffee, drinks. Now I work at the Alaska Walmart. I'm a stalker in the baby section. Um, af- After I sinned against God 6 years ago, I I I pray to God to 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 forgive me. Um, I I I pray to God a lot of times, and God forgives me. Um, that's the that's when I decided to follow God. I I found favor with God be because of corruption, and I prayed to God a lot of times for God to defeat corruption.
Thank you. Would anyone else like to share their story?
My name is Stacy. I went to Olympics and I lost my dad. And I do crafts and Olympics. I went swimming too. And I do gymnastics and track and field. I do athlete. I live Black River Forest, North 8th Street. North 8th Street, 70. I love colors. Yeah. So, sometimes I went out with Karen to go shopping with me. And do, do gymnastics and sometimes I like to write about. I love music. Green Bay Packers won too. God bless you, all of you.
Good job, Stacey.
Hi, my name is Donovan Keller. I do Special Olympics for 5 years. I do enjoy it. I do like to help other people. I don't really care about awards. I do love the things I do. And we're recruiting people for our company. It's called the Janesville Area Special Olympics, and I hope it goes well for you all.
I know. Okay. Hi guys, this is Amber. I wasn't in Special Olympics or anything like that. I stay to myself most of the time. I ride horses. I write poetry. I write short stories, and I like talking, obviously, and helping others by learning about all disabilities and helping all disabilities to the best of my ability. The things that are important to me are writing other people, not knowledge, but compassionate support for others. Thanks. What are you saying? My strengths or the things I love about myself are very few because do I say the D word? Because I'm depressed. But I like to do writing, as I said like 3 times before, but yeah. And I have artistic abilities and the ability to connect with others. I don't believe anybody in this world has a disability. I don't personally believe that should be a word because there's only abilities, just different extents of different abilities. So there's not really disabilities, there's just different extents to each ability. Some people are gifted in ways more than others are, but those people that are gifted in less ways may be greater at a different aspect in life. I was in a car accident and I was, in a car accident and lots of trauma and stuff like that. And though many deficits I contain, I also contain many abilities.
Hi, my name is Nick Conan. I like music, for example, metalcore, hard rock, nice alternative grunge, and a little bit of rap. I like to feel things, and I like being around people. I get excited about going places and passionate about music, pets, and people. I like feeling things that are amped up as long as soothing like music. My strengths are I really like my music, very outgoing and very high functioning, which a few odd a few people that have those abilities are have only one skeptical about loud noises like which I'm only the only ones I don't really like are racetracks, but I really like loud music. I don't mind being tough except when it's really hard, like slapping. I don't really like conflicts, and I'll be 26 on November 6th. And I am want to show and labor and fairness in all, because God loves all. I don't mind what you believe in as long as it doesn't put me down.
Thank you. Would anyone else like to share their story?
My name is Emily. I love helping people of all ages. I especially enjoy as important and a goal of mine to mentor high schools through 21-year-olds 10 hours a week. It is important to me having time to myself to reflect and relax, seeing change from actions I take and my family. My strengths are I am outgoing, reliable, and a good listener. I love who I am, what I'm able to do, and the choices I make. I can be sensitive to loud noises and different lights. I am from South Carolina. I have a bilingual niece who is 7. I try new opportunities even if they seem hard. I'm outgoing. My niece is very important to me. I want to see peer mentoring on the IRIS budget. In Wisconsin, I want to be a mentor for people with disabilities, 17 through 21-year-olds. Thank you for your time.
Thank you, everyone. Now, Sammy's going to go.
I don't want to go. You guys did such a good job. You did more than what I'm going to share. So you have your stories, and we're going to talk about how you can use your stories to collaborate with the community. So what you have on your paper, what you have on your minds and in your hearts, you can use that to connect with your community. On your table, you have these flow charts, which kind of help you think about how you want to share your story. There's so many ways to share our story now. We just did one way, which was talking at a conference, but there's several other ways. We have social media you can share on. You can have more public conversation and other opportunities to share your story. Speaking, you can publish it. I'd met someone earlier today who is going to publish some of their beautiful work. You can speak. We have people that we work with through ODC, and I have friends who speak about how they use their disabilities to connect in the community. And then authentic interactions. We talk about that at the beginning. That's just being intentional in the spaces that you show up every day. Max said this in his presentation in the keynote this morning. You have to show up and be in places that maybe are a little uncomfortable to get comfortable. There's so many no's out there, but you'll never get a yes unless you show up. So if there's something that you want to do, you have to put yourself in a place that might be a little uncomfortable at first. Thank you. If you look on your first one, the social media, and the same thing with all of them, you're going to want to identify what your style is. So with social media, you want to differentiate who you follow, follow people who you aspire to be like, things that represent how you are, but also look at other accounts who are different from you to see what you can learn. It was a big thing during the BLM movement years ago, was to differentiate who you follow so that you have different perspectives. Same thing for now. We all have our one perspective, and it's cool to align ourselves with people who have the same values and beliefs, but it's also important to see people have different perspectives. In public conversation, there's lots of ways to do this. You can identify TV, radio, or podcast for ways that you want to share your story. You can do local radio shows or TV. There's so many podcasts popping up everywhere and so many platforms. So there's endless opportunities for you to find a podcast to listen to that you like and to try to emulate yourself. In publishing, you do need to know your style of what you're doing, whether it's poetry or writing or blogging. There's lots of ways to get your words out there. For speaking, you can reach out to people that you meet in places like this. You can reach out to people in organizations that you connect with and follow up with them to get opportunities to speak at places. And my favorite's the last one, to share your story. I found that I have been able to meet the most amazing people at the chiropractor. Sharing your story and connecting with people in the places that you naturally go is the best way to build your community. It's the best way to find opportunities for collaboration, just being present in the places that you already go. Again, this is opportunity for you to share your story. So for those of you who have shared today, thank you so much. Please continue to share your stories, and we'd love to hear your stories afterwards. So if you'd like to share your story and just the two of us, if you didn't want to share with the whole group, we'd be happy to hear you. Before you leave, we want to give you a gift for attending our conference. We have this beautiful frame that we had made for ODC because we believe we're better together. So when you pack up your things and you want to come up here, we'll take a picture of you with our Polaroid camera in the frame so you can have a memory from today and a thank you from us for attending.